On today's episode, I have another prerequisite to my session, The Power of Social Media at Xerocon, and it's all about being able to pick out your ideal client and your ideal set of services for that client. Welcome back to Weekly Q&A with Steph, episode number 27. I'm really excited that next week we'll be coming to you live from Xerocon, and I'll actually be presenting on the power of social media. Last week I touched on the first prerequisite to be able to get the most out of social media, and that was being able to identify who your ideal client is. The next part that you really have to have nailed before you can even start your social media strategy and campaigns is the type of services you want to be able to provide for those ideal clients. If you start to do anything with social media and you don't actually understand who you're targeting and what you want to say to them and what you want to actually get these people to feel and think and want from you in terms of those type of services, you will literally just be randomly throwing stuff against a wall and hoping for the best. So the first thing that you need to have done before you even think about what platforms to use for social media, if fringe platforms will help you or not, is really what are the services at its core that your business wants to provide for those ideal clients. There is no point in you putting out information on international tax, as an example, if you're never going to do anything like that. There's no point in you putting things out about add-on partners if you don't have the tools, resources, or a collaboration partner to be able to deliver on implementing those add-on solutions for your business. Likewise, if you're putting things out there for people being leaders or for HR style things and you don't have an advisory section of your business, you're going to be giving the complete and utter wrong message to anyone that is coming across any of your marketing. And that is definitely not what we want from a business perspective, and certainly not what we want from a social media perspective. So once you've nailed who it is that you want to work with, that might be an industry focused, that might be an age group, a location, whatever it is, you've got to really understand the services that you want to provide. Then all of the content that you're producing, all of the things that you're sharing, the videos that you're putting up, the pictures, etc. that you're doing, the events that you're going to, the questions that you're answering on social media, you have to make sure that this is all targeted to the services that you want to provide to those clients. So homework before we get to the power of social media at Xerocon is to really sit down and make sure you know who your ideal clients are, what they look like, what industry they're in, etc. And more importantly, the services that you want to provide to them. I can't wait to see everybody at Xerocon next week. If you're not going to be there, don't stress. We're actually going to run another session, another webinar on the power of social media, probably the week after. So stay tuned for details. Can't wait to see everyone next week.